Só bora.
O quarto é seu, Bruno.
Ai, vamos continuando que ele tava se mexer muito.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So, naturally, you'll be...
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedri gets it away. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted. Bergkamp! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bergkamp actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot could be on. He's come in hard. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri receives it in a wide position. Barella. David Villa. And he plays one through. He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Alexander-Arnold. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah.
He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he cuts out the supply. Great defending, strong and determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Villa. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So it is still 0-0. And here's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. And he is deftly away. Rijkaard makes the interception. And it's Serginho. Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bergkamp. And that was nowhere near his best. He's had it taken off him. Vieira threads one in. Oh, easy pickings there. He has a look up. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. And he is dashing away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barella. Serginho. Hazard picks it up out wide. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Schneider. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous! Well, Olise with a definite fell there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ronaldinho. It's Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Barella. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hazard. Well seen. Saw that. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half.
And the shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Club America are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That'll be a throw. David Villa is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Ronaldinho. Now it's Olise. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is Van Basten. Schneider. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. It's a promising position. Can he finish? Pedri. Ronaldinho. That's Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Villa. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 5, Schneider. Numero 23, numero 21, Villa. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, Honda.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Il numero 24.
Could move up a gear here. Cantona, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Rijkaard. And it's Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And back to the goalkeeper, Khan, the picture of dependability itself. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Insigne. Tries to play it through.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's worked it through. And this is Honda. And Honda! And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
Oh, he's all alone. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is well cleared. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Can he get on the end of this? Ball's out once more. Davids. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Honda. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary.
Saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Cantona, pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Club America have it back and can go again. Always goal side. Now it's Cantona.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
This looks promising. This is a promising build-up. Cantona. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Zico plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Barella. And it's Honda. Now it's Barella. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Drogba. Distributed tidily. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Well, now here's a good battle. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Real chance! Goal, Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bergkamp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, and Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking for the run, and this is Hullet. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably...
Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Yamal. To Schneider. Looking to play him in. Bergkamp. Now it's Honda, and it's Bergkamp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Now it's Hullet. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Barella tries to put... And the shot! Oh, no, and another try! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
É engraçado que você faz 3 gols no meu tempo. Parece que atravessa o DNA do cara. Começa a bugar a internet. Tira o dedo do Fred. Puxou o cabo de rede. Os dois tem cruzamento preciso, mano. O Bolt é absurdo. Oh, covardia. Que? Não, sai fora. Tá louco? 2 barrinhas só, tá maluco? Ah, ainda bem que eu... Cara, já ia pra vocês, não tá lascado, mano. Tem uma bomba aqui de adversário aqui. Tá jogando com as móveis lazarentas. Eu reparei isso aqui ontem, aqui. Todo que cresceu aqui embaixo. Aí pra ficar até mais volumoso o cavanhaque. Tava bem mais, tava até aqui assim, ó. Até o gogó. Consegui desbraçar o cabelo.
Eu vi
Eu levei em 4 horas.
creme pra cabelo cacheado na Shopee. R$15. Faltou assim.
Pra quê?
Cabelo cacheado.
Ah, não. Eu lavo uma vez por semana.
Não, mas compensa comprar mais daqui do que esse aqui.
Pai de pet. Tem uma leve inclinada assim, melhor. Esse cabelo foi muito rasado.
Não.
Nossa senhora. Nesse volume.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
E San Paolo.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Spence promptly onto that, and that is that. Ambitious ball here. And here's Honda. Just about within shooting range. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And here's Honda. Great ball. Bullet! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Iniesta clears it away.
Caralho, perdeu pra correr, velho.
Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Ah não, mano. Era mid-schooler, mano.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Essa de cima aqui é estranho.
And it's Bergkamp. Looking to play him in. And Honda! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Se vir, vai bater errado toda hora esse mid-schooler aí.
It's a quick ball upfield.
Entra mal.
Vieira is someone so often referred to. Snyder!
Embaixo da bola.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Sao Paulo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Honda clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Só no joelhinho, pô.
Modric.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Infiltra, bonitão, meu gatão. Não tem espaço pros caras aqui não, mano.
Just eases him off the ball. Iniesta, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. David Villa. Modric.
Físico, hein, mano. Porra.
Alexander-Arnold.
Time full contato físico, tá? Porra.
Bergkamp. Vieira. Pull it. This is promising. Oh, shooting chance!
Porra, mano, era aqui embaixo mesmo, hein?
Played up towards the front line. He's had it taken off him. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Modric cuts across, takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Villa. He's shifting through the gears here.
Easy.
Now it's Honda. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's been hooked away.
Porra, Honda. Você fala no queijo do
Messi,
goleiro também,
tantalisingly
filho da puta.
brilliant, at times unstoppable. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Shevchenko. Decent chance!
Ninguém pegou o cara, viado. Os três na frente, mano, da jogada, viado.
Surprise, surprise. Look who
Caralho.
turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
And that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been
Teve um chute no
compelling
gol,
stuff.
viado.
Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Thomas Tuchel, se eu não me engano, acho que ele é posse de bola. Os caras fez ele tá bem lá atrás.
So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pinches it off him.
Essas bolas aqui, cara.
And here's
O cara
Honda.
aqui que ele
Some good work on the right flank here.
Ah,
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read. And the danger is averted. Thuram. Not the most accurate pass.
Nossa, toca a bola
Now
foi na
it's
ponte.
Iniesta.
O pivô do Antio aí é foda.
Now it's Hullet. Detalhe, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now that's well seen too. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well timed, excellent interception, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Nossa, costinha.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tava não, caralho.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ficou óbvio esse último aí.
Bergkamp. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. And Spence. And it's Iniesta. And this is Shevchenko. Oh,
Caralho,
well
tá
measured.
Tá só ciscando, só passando no arame.
Sao Paulo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Os caras de perna, filha da puta de bermuda. Ó, relaxa na perna.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barella.
Quem vai filtrar
Pullet
essa porra,
will
não?
not want to lose. And
Acho.
Honda!
O quê?
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Porra, nem pra o goleiro defender, pra falar, porra, primeiro acertou o gol, desgraçado.
Turan. Oh, it's a... Honda!
Uma hora tem que ir, né, cara?
It is a fantastic goal.
Três pancadas e
A
não ir.
finish of true class.
Da quarta tem que ir.
AC Milan are all square.
Vai tomar do dois lados.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Faz um gol pra mim, Cantona. Vou botar o Profisudo logo. Faz um gol pra mim. Porra, tô achando que saiu aqui. Botar marcação pressão no nosso queridíssimo. Ah, já tá.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So changes afoot here and from both
Bora,
sides.
amigão. Vou cuidar
Starting
com o
to
nome,
look
mas
very
você joga
interesting,
bem,
this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh,
Só
good
tá calma,
read.
mas
That was
defende
well
muito
played,
bem.
well stopped.
Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Dani Olmo. Detalhe does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cantona. Insigne providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. Here's a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Lorenzo Insigne fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked up, and Honda!
Que
It's
isso?
bounced back off the
Olha o
post.
passe que suque, caralho. Nossa,
Milan
mano, que
really
animal
deserve
de teta,
full
velho.
marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Caralho.
Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Honda. Cantona!
Toma aí o teu, trouxa.
Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be
Faz um gol
it!
pra mim.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Tá bom,
Yeah,
então.
they've only got
Nossa,
themselves to
muito
blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly
Ô,
say,
Cantona, achei
Peter,
que tu
they
agora
deserve
fiz
this.
um antigo que você
But
ficar aqui,
has the
pô, meio
opposition
cara,
enough
porra, tá
spirit
jogando
left in
MLG,
them now to
pô,
maybe find a way back?
Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. And here's Aguero.
Ih,
We are into stoppage time. Now it's Honda. Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any
Esse
measure.
Modri é muito roubado.
Honda claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Ah, acho que eu achei o time, não. Deixa assim mesmo, não ficar mexendo não. Esse palitinho marcha. Eu acho. Segunda divisão, hein? Tô com o meu uniforme que tá me dando sorte. Que vai ser fácil de marcar.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away, takes a shot, has another go! Good strike, quite an alarm. And we have our very first corner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Schneider. He is through here. Barella is the guilty party there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. And he welcomes it in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Harrison gets over and intercepts. That pass isn't the best. And it's Honda. Oh, well measured. Honda, great chance! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Mais um do episódio dos gols que afeta o DNS do meu oponente. É marcar. Isso aqui afetou antes. Nossa, que ele vai pontuar pra caralho, hein? Oi, já foi pra segunda divisão já? Tá porra, viado. Muito bom ganhar de segunda divisão. Nossa. Estamos 100%. Deixa eu pegar umas habilidades aqui, hein? Deixa eu pegar a habilidade aqui. Nosso 3. Habilidade aleatória. Boa. Clean, clean, clean. Eu tenho 2 de com a mesma característica. Nossa, se eu consigo toque duplo e pedalada simples, tô feito. Deixa eu ver, isso aqui tá com... Isso aqui tem que adicionar. Arremesso lateral longo. Chute ascendente. Cruzamento preciso. Chute ascendente agora. Deus, chute ascendente. Sprint. Guerreiro. Do pé. Bom, pra quem tem, vai pra fora. Vamos lá, longo. Excelente. Movimento preciso. Espírito guerreiro. Ótima virada. Isso aqui é bom pra ir no Honda, né? Eu acho que ele tá completo, né? Espírito guerreiro tem. Ui, falta espírito guerreiro, eu acho, hein? Tem também já. Tem espírito guerreiro. Espírito guerreiro, nosso guerreiro. Acho que eu vou priorizar o virar, hein? Já tem o virar. Eu vou colocar no segundo, mas este utilizar. Tá preto guerreiro, hein, paizão? E aqui ele já tem um gota de caçola, né? Falta só pedala simples no C também. O Elcroft que falta gota de caçola. Já tem pedala simples. É verdade. Não, já tem gota de caçola. Falta só o toque duplo. Isso, Crash Azul. Falta só o toque duplo. Você não tem que vir pra fora, né? É o Bergkamp, né, que precisa, eu acho. Vou pra fora, chute com a vida do pé. É, paizão, tô precisando muito dessa. Vai ficar igual o meu. Ficar igual o meu antigo Bergkamp. Tem só tapinha. Eu tenho que ir pra fora, né? Isso. Clean, clean, clean. Acho que eu vou focar agora em catar mais insígnia de habilidade, hein? Já. Vou pra cima pegar mais toque. Foda que só dá um, hein? Merda. Isso aqui é o que mesmo? Parece que isso aqui jogou na Itália. J-League, né? Vou botar o menos pior, né? Costa Puta aqui tá grande demais. É um ou outro aqui, hein? Não vou queimar os dedos no primeiro tempo, não. Aqui vai me despejar no primeiro tempo, não. Bem. Esse barriga é baixo. Milan. Ai. Ui. Aquela, né? Padrão. Ok.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Nkunku! Goal! Milan! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Nkunku demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly.
There they go, hunting again.
Goes down, but nothing given. Schneider making good progress. Pull it.
Você tá lá, cara.
Detalhe. Nkunku. Pass is just off target. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Chance! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Ramos. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? And Batistuta!
Era cancela, chuta de primeira.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Now
it's Ramos. Now this could be a chance.
Great feat, that.
Porra, foi essa, meu querido?
Big chance! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Nkunku. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Threads one in. Now it's Modric. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vai, bichão, brilha.
Schneider. Very nicely done. Schneider! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out for a throw. And that's another throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out towards the flank.
Gabrielzão, boladão.
Modric. Now it's Ramos. Benacer. Now it's Selmakers. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The referee has given a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Modric. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Davids. And here's Nkunku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Benacer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's another good win of the ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run,
vacilei sem
but the
querer,
pass
já.
just lacked pace.
Vacilei demais agora.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barella has created one goal already. Ribéry. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Aqui embaixo.
And Ribéry! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Davids makes a dash for it. And it's full. He's having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. Schneider with the short one. Salmakers.
Bebezinho demais.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely?
Nossa,
Possibly.
Nossa,
But as long as they
parecia
can
acabar
keep
o
up
time
the
deles.
intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Não, não, mas
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
acabou o jogo dele agora.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione.
Amor, por que você desligou o ventilador? Pode mexer no que tá quieto. Tudo isso é te perder, tem que chorar, tem que sofrer.
So, into the second half. And Hernandez. Pavlovic. Now Gabia. Modric. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Hullet. Hernandez does well to get it back. Ribery. Now it's Ramos. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Back to the keeper it goes. Barella. Nkunku. And it's Hullet. And Serginho. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Serginho. Now Davids. Well, that pass isn't the best. Detalhe. Barella. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nkunku on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And it's Serginho. Barella. Serginho. That's Thuram. And it's Hullet. Nkunku with 2 goals already to his name. No, that's been intercepted. Ribery. Milan are looking to break at pace. And here's Schneider. He's picked his way through. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Nkunku. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Modric. Just about up to 75 minutes. Showing great feet there. Modric.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Serginho. Detalhe. And it's Thuram. Barella.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tomori with the challenge, and he has given away. It's a quick one. And here's Batistuta. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Nkunku. Now it's Snyder. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And back to the keeper. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barella. It's Hullet. Pavlovic calmly anticipates. Benacer. Nkunku. And it's Davids.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Eu acho que eu vi o patinho.
O servidor tá clean, hein? Nossa. Caralho, hein? Tá foda, hein, Clisão? Essa apertar. Caralho, hein? Puta que eu pariu, hein, Konami? Que servidor bosta, velho. Puta que pariu. Mas esse servidor, cara, 3 horas praticamente da tarde, cara. Que porcaria que tá. Aqui tá 3 trocos, tá 2 trocos, mano. Nenhum. Eu reparei, mano, que deve ser coisa na minha cabeça, mas não bate tudo pelo lado direito dele. Não aparece tanto, velho. Não sou predominante dele. Predominante dele. Que isso? Sai fora. Sai fora, sai fora, sai fora. Maluco, paizão. 2 barrinhas só. Você deve estar jogando lá no Acre. Lá em Pindaíba. Deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui primeiro.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
And here's Van Basten, and he's got... tries a shot! Fantastic from Van Basten!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that really is so impressive. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Batistuta. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Detalhe. Schneider. Donadoni. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Pullet. And here's Batistuta. Threads one in. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Serginho. And here's Van Basten. That's a lovely, neat pass. Locatelli. Donadoni. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. They are purring, truly purring. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Barella.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now Davids. Picked out brilliantly.
E era no blitz, pô.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Barella. Barella powering forward here. Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Nkunku. And he was alert to it. Fofana. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. This is a promising build-up. It's a threatening ball. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Serginho. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Silamakers. Oh, good spread. Donatoni. And they win it back again. Salmakers. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Chance here to counter.
Caralho, nem viu o cara selecionando.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Selmakers. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Donatoni steaming forward at pace. Salmakers looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! Thuram gets it clear. Nkunku, and that's been intercepted. And that signals the end of the first period. So your views on the first half?
Milan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Bom?
Muito bom. Ah, acho que sim.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Davids. And it's Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Hullet. Davids. He has a look up. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was
Caralho, tá de
brave
calça jeans,
defending,
filho da
and they
puta,
got away with it.
arrombado.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one
Olha
a
isso aí,
perfect
viado. Os caras erram
example.
uns passes bobinhos, mano.
This looks promising. It's Van Basten! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Esses passes.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Deus abençoe. Leva lá, neném. Mais um.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And it's Locatelli. And he's decided to go for it. Cannavaro clears without hesitation.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Donadoni, 2 assists to his credit already. Salmakas, and a header! Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hullet, played into space. Now that's well seen too. Hullet running at top gear. Tries to pass it through. Serginho elects to cross. Passing nice and neat, and that is expertly dealt with.
Ai, caralho, você viu
Rafael
tocar ali, eu
Leao.
passei seco.
Oh,
ali,
well
tá
played, well
ligado?
sorted out. And here's Hullet. Some resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement.
Um toque óbvio, viado. E o time não consegue chegar a tempo, mano. Cacete, velho.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the
Passe
final
bosta,
pass looked
viado.
decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer
Ah,
ball.
tá nível 2, mano.
Serginho receives it in a good position here.
Nossa, nada a ver, velho. Achei que você queria levar maionese também. Deus. Eu vou três zagueiros, esse arrombado. Cozido do caralho.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 11.
De Bruyne.
Il numero 21.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's all alone. Takes a shot! And it's there!
Caralho.
And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. They're back within reach.
Hullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Caralho,
Still
Bel,
behind by
Gabriel.
2.
Filho da
Is
puta,
there a way
mano.
back into this? Now this could be a
Olha
chance.
isso aí, perdeu pro cara,
Ball
hein,
has
mano.
bounced loose now. Cannavaro. Schneider bumps him off it and wins
Não
back the
foi falta, né,
ball.
gente? Já tá de brincadeira,
That is
velho.
a jarring
Caralho.
tackle, but apparently nothing
Nem a
wrong with
bola
it.
tava mais, mano.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Esse lixo, velho.
De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nkunku. Nkunku running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Eu vou crachar
It's
esse
made
filho da
its way
puta,
to
mano.
him. Back they go.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Davids. And this is Schneider. Bremer. Schneider. Davids. And this is
Parece, Gabriel.
Batistuta.
Porra, mano. Caralho,
Batistuta
velho.
gets flagged offside.
Pô, ele se esconde tá dos outros, viado. Que agonia, mano. O jogo todo fechado, ele fica se escondendo tá dos outros. Aí é foda.
Benacer. And it's Barella. Batistuta.
Olha isso, viado.
Benacer. He came in hard, very hard. Detalhe gets across to intercept that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, cracking ball.
Ah, mano. Caralho, chega batendo,
He's
viado.
going to be disappointed with that. Looking. Oh, shooting
É
chance!
isso aí, mano. Caralho,
Well, he certainly wasn't
viado.
in the mood to take any risks.
Ele fica muito esquisito, isso aí.
Akanji wins the duel this time. Locatelli. Can he get it through? Now it's Nkunku. Now it's Benacer.
Isso aí,
He
viado.
is through here.
Ela perdendo pra nada, mano.
He's had a shot. And with that,
Porra, tá
the
tudo
end.
errado.
Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit.
Quando você põe um cara
And
assim,
those
você
are
vê como,
very
como,
good
tá formando,
qualities.
como um jogador que você joga aleatório é ruim, viado. Porra. Os caras não quebram uma linha, mano. Os caras não quebram uma linha, mano. É pica, mano. Ele também botou 3 zagueiros também, pelo amor de Deus, ó. Tô precisando de moeda, desgraçado. Passando é fome. O frio da madrugada. Os meus. No fundo, coisa me deu um azar, assim. Gabriel só agrega no time dos outros. Incrível.
Heady ambitions here ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his
He's having a hit! Now, can they get him away? And the shot's on here, and he's in on goal.
Nossa, que chute mal, mano. Aqui eu vacilei também, né? Puta que pariu, o espaço da rua só tinha um últimos me marcando, era só que dava
Got a Tony. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ribery. Looking to play him in. Osimhen. And he's found a way past. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Insigne! Gorgeous from Lorenzo Insigne! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Insigne. It's Insigne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lorenzo Insigne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, it's a great ball here. He's Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. The ball's gone astray. Davids, Fofana.
Não, mano, era do bonitão, pô. Brincadeira.
Schneider.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ah, me brincadeira, velho, que tu tocou em cima do joelho do cara.
Bullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Valeu, besta. Ele grafou todinho jogando tudo.
Barella. Schneider. Picked out brilliantly. It's Insigne! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent, the way he caught it so perfectly.
Osimhen!
Ah, meu goleirão.
And
Toma
it's
esse
in!
delay no pulo dele agora.
That is
Caralho.
remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Aproveita, goleia bastante.
It is
Faz os quatro
compelling
gols
this.
que tem uma
Tries
vantagem.
one from range. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised
Deu
himself,
2
Peter, in
minutinhos
how
de
well he
vantagem
caught
agora,
that.
quanto 3 minutinhos de vantagem.
Milan have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Donato. Can he finish?
Desperdiçou.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a
Marcando
defender,
muito.
though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pulisic.
Fácil.
Pulisic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fofana. That's a little off target.
Esse guarda leva uma camiseta também, né? Puta que pariu. É que
Oh, it's a nice
velho.
idea, but
Nossa,
the
não precisa animar,
execution
não.
was lacking. And that could set him on his way. And this is Insigne. He's picked it. There's the shot!
Ah, você brincou comigo
I'll be
agora,
a
hein,
bit
velho?
disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And here's Insigne. And here's Hullet. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter.
Esses
What a
eventinhos
half.
essa
It really
seleção
has
muito
had a
ruim.
bit of
Esse
everything.
tá
Two
referindo
sides
no
going tooth
GP.
and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Seleção, porra.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an
Não, cara.
overused
Telegrafou a
term,
jogada
but you really
inteirinha.
have to.
And the shot!
Pelo amor de
He's
Deus, velho.
got a goal!
Davis parece que tá de calça jeans, é outro.
Two up
Puta que
now,
pariu,
and
flechinha
they are
amarela, é uma
cruising.
bosta.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Davids.
Não, mano, é lá no Zague, no
kept
jogo
aware,
filho da puta.
and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Donadoni has it out wide and in space. Header! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Porra, vai tomar no cu,
Yes!
cara. Esse gol, mano. Caralho, viado.
It's all becoming so easy.
Caralho,
Sharp,
mano. Um jogador
simple,
de 1,65
satisfying.
mais alto que
He
o
just knew
Detalhe,
what
ele-
was on.
Puta
Yeah,
vida,
he showed great
caralho.
reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cansa ataque desse. Ah, é brincadeira.
And
velho.
here's Hullet. Barella.
Passa, ele dominou pra dentro e tocou pra
Oh, there's
trás.
a
filho da
probing
puta,
ball.
mano.
Tries to
Ele
play it
tocando
through.
primeiro.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. Chance, surely!
Se foda,
And
desgraçado.
there's a goal!
Ah,
They
mano,
will
que
take
marcação
that.
do
They are
caralho.
absolutely ripping it up. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision
Olha o
to see the
Detalhe, viado,
movement
perdeu pra
ahead.
cara de-
And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is a gloriously
Isso é
greedy
de GP,
performance.
mano.
Chance for a shot!
Caralho, viado.
And that's past the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Carta rasa, mano. Do maluco passando na frente deles ali como se fosse de nada, como se fosse moto.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Insigne. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Insigne!
É o jogo que o cara ganha. Deixa quieto.
Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Deixa eu pegar a moedinha dele aí que ele tá passando fome.
And that's it.
Konami e os
That's where we have to end it.
necessitados
From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.
dela. Deixa eu ver se tudo quietinho com o time dele aqui. Poxa, por que minha música parou? Quem ama sempre perdoa. Por isso vou beber. Esse aqui é canhão, hein? Que coisa do caralho, volume. Sushi.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now the breakaway. And that could set him on his way. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. Now it's Insigne. And this is Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barella. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, viado, que nerdeza da
Hullet
porra,
couldn't
Gullit.
quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Sozinho.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Detalhe. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Schneider. Thuram getting this one clear. Spread it left. Insigne. Good driving run. And he's managed to get... He'll try from distance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. And he skips past his man. And this is Hullet.
Papai, tava vendo essa bola passando
So
já.
it is still 0-0. Schneider wants to
que
run onto
facão
this.
bosta, viado. Puta
That's a good
que
shot,
pariu.
surely!
Que facão,
Goal!
Davids.
Inter!
Que mãe, hein, Davids?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this
Assistência
fella.
da jogada, pivô da jogada. Pelo amor de Deus, cara. Isso é um sequelado do caralho. Famoso pós-joga.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Isso é lá em cima, porra, caralho.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Davids. And this is it's Insigne! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lorenzo Insigne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aimed beyond the defence. A header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely.
Chance for a shot! Serginho is there, and he can get that clear. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Schneider. Akanji calmly anticipates. Now it's Martinez. And they can counter here. Chalanolu
Pô, mas
looking to
entregar,
receive it
cara,
in
vai tomar no
space.
seu cu, cara.
That's going to go a long
Pô,
way.
você tá mais na jogada do
And
que o
he's
cara,
quick
e
to
você deixa
snatch
a
it
bola
back.
frente, né?
Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Schneider deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's through
Isso é
here.
muito bot.
And he thumps
Tem
it
que fazer
clear.
isso aqui, eu paro de jogar
Well,
bot.
they've got it back in a hurry. And he's decided to go for it.
Vai ficar na cara que a Konami tá de sacanagem com a gente.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Insigne. It's Insigne!
Caralho, mano, essa barra não fica
And he has
roxa, mano.
kept it out somehow.
Caralho,
That's very,
mano.
very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
Pô, por que você correu tanto assim, Corninho?
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is ended up in no man's
O
land.
passe do meu time, viado. Puta que pariu,
Quick look at
velho.
his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Inter Milan get the second half going. And he was quick to react. Thuram.
Nossa, mano,
Threads one
olha o
in.
nível, mano. Olha o
That's
nível,
a
mano, desse
dangerous
Davi,
ball. That's good
That's
play. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ah, viado. Puta que pariu.
Now it's Martinez. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries one from range! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Hullet.
Nossa, mano, essa bola era
That's
aqui do
good
Davids,
defending.
viado.
He squeezed the play and he gave him no
Pelo amor de
chance
Deus,
to
jogo, vai
get
tomar
on the
no
turn.
cu, mano. O cara sabe jogar, pô.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Batistuta. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. Great chance! Barella goes looking wide. Martinez. Now it's Batistuta. And he's worked it through. Snyder!
Nossa,
Goal!
mano,
Inter! And they're back
Pô,
in
o cara chega
front.
duas vezes, mano, é gol, viado. Vai tomar
And
no
that is
cu, mano.
fabulous. A
Ficou
true
no filho da
beauty
puta,
of a
mano.
goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Nossa, fuder, mano.
Inter Milan have their lead. Barella, bout of passing here,
Nossa,
really
mano, eles
easy
saem
on the eye.
sumindo, mano, no meio dos caras.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Martinez.
Mano,
Nicely
muito
weighted
Davids,
ball.
viado, pelo amor de
Whatever
Deus,
happens,
cara.
that's the kind of movement which...
Bullish header! Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Cadê meu cruzamento preciso,
No, that was
joguinho?
never going to make it.
Olha esse
Looking
triângulo,
for the run.
joguinho.
Oh, super find. It's Snyder!
Vai tomar
He's
no
got a goal!
cu. Está esse cara no trivela, velho.
And
Tomar
look
no
what
cu,
it
nenhuma
means to
carta
them.
pra mim,
This
não faz
is a
isso.
position of genuine strength now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he's lost his man. Can he finish? And it's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Começa a distribuir carrinho. Olha o nível do cara, viado. Cagão demais, moço.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And that was nowhere near his best.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Driving forward. And it's Thuram.
Pelo amor de Deus,
good looking
Thuram.
ball.
Caralho, viado.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thuram. This is a promising build-up. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Barella. Serginho. It's a good spell of possession, this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Ribery. And a header! And
Pelo amor
that's
de
it!
Deus, mano. Vai se fuder,
He
mano.
watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's had it nicked away. Insigne! Fantastic from Insigne! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Não tem mais pausa, né, pai?
Deep into injury time! Insigne at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have...
And that
Cara,
is
bicho do
that.
caralho, se fuder.
Defeated, dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
E muito mais faz, muito mais.
Caralho, quanto cabelo nesse chão. Porra.
Ai, ai,